Hi, thank you, Alex. Alan, you are a glutton for punishment, aren't you? Two lots of evaluation in one evening. You must have an endless supply of determination to make this thing work for you, that Toastmasters thing. I really enjoyed the speech. I thought it was a very brief, great, humorous speech and run through of your musical career at school, which I'm sure most of us have had at some point or other. On the whole, I thought you spoke with a great speed, just like the speed of a country music ballad rather than a hard rock song, I thought. Unlike many speeches I've seen and heard on the past week or two, especially since we've moved online, I didn't hear any ums and ahs, which I think is really good. And I know you had your notes and you were looking at your notes, but I've even seen people who have been delivering speeches looking at their notes and going down, going and ah. And the fact that you didn't do that is commendable. I think, though, as with music, some greater vocal variety, just as you get loud and quiet bits with music, would help you and add more impact to your speech. If we all kept playing the same song and it was all one note, it would quickly become very tedious. So you need to think about how you can add some extra variety in. And you also might like to think about how you can add a pause to add emphasis to your speech. So after a few months, the band split. Not because of musical differences, but because we never played a note during that time. And that gets people wondering what's going to come next, and it makes them lean forward and start to listen carefully as to what's being said. But on the other good points that you made was there were some great pen pictures that you painted, like the one of Alan. He could swear like an adult and was good at sport. And that was just one of many. And when you said that you were out at a band, you showed some good hand action there, which was in contrast to some of the other actions where you seemed much more stuck as to where you stood and how you used your hands because you had your notes and you were trying to hide them from the camera. So, and because you were so far away, we couldn't really see your face and what you were trying to say. And when you're on camera, if you want to add emphasis, you just go nearer. And all of a sudden you fill the screen. And people start to think, oh, this is intriguing. And that you didn't do either. You stood back all the time. But on the whole, I thought it was an enjoyable speech. I enjoyed the feeling of euphoria that you seemed to convey about being in the band, because you had not musical skills, but electronic skills. So well done, and thank you very much for that speech. And now to Enka.